Hi, Mr. Sario. I have your 6309 in here. You've owned this since new. It's not often I get one of these in here that still has its original strap on it, especially one that had, obviously, a busy working life. Huh, interesting strap. This is definitely a genuine Seiko strap. This is a GL831 XL. It's one of the long ones that was issued with tunas and stuff like that. In fact, this looks like it was a tuna strap, because you can see where the shroud was. See that mark there? It goes right like this. Is this the strap for this watch? Because this is the other one you sent. Anyway, that's what this is. GL831. I wonder if it had the gold buckle originally. I wonder what happened to it. In any case, let's talk about the first watch first. We got here, this is a late 6309. May 1986. Yep, May 1986, the 961th made. I wonder how many they made in May 86. You don't see them this late. This one's had a little bit of moisture inside. You can see the lume is grayed out on the dial and the hands. I can clean that. You've got a few of the little dark marks coming to the lume. If you look right there, those are probably going to stay. I can definitely reduce them though. But this grayness, that grayed out dial and hand lume, I can address that and the watch will look much nicer. Nice tan patina on your pip there. That's not going to get touched or anything else. So obviously it's a runner. I'm gonna have to get serious on this. I want to pop the straps off, and then I have to put this on something on a more powerful case back removing tool. Okay, I got it. A little bit judicious use of the bench vise, and off we get. Ooh, look at that shiny movement. Look at that, huh? Your case back gasket came off with your case back. Flattened. These are O-rings. They're not supposed to be flat. Still had some oomph to it. I don't know servicing marks. I don't see any pitting. Boy, it's bright. Bright movement. Lower mainspring arbor port is definitely worn. That's normal. This screw right here, this sits on top of the axle that the mainspring barrel turns on. Just imagine, draw with your mind a big circle there. That's the mainspring barrel. The axle, which this sits on top of, it's in a bushing on this side, but on the bottom side, the stainless steel axle just sits in a hole in the brass main plate, and so it starts to wear a lot. And you can see, if you look at this screw, you can see it moving. And that's the shaft moving down in the bottom. So we need to machine out and jewel the lower port and remove the bushing for the upper and put in a jewel so that your mainspring arbors will be jeweled top and bottom. But boy, that's a pretty movement. Yeah, that's a pretty movement. I don't know what else to say. That looks really nice. I should just go ahead and put a new case back gasket in here, but for the time being, that'll do. Just get that in there. It's all stretched and the rubber's old. Doesn't want to hold. We're getting even clicking all the way out. Turn smoothly in both directions. So it clicks over about 4 minutes early. That's fine. English, Spanish, stay wheel. Completely night rate and normal. The 27th today? Yeah, it's the 27th. Let's test your screw down for your crown. Smooth down, smooth, and it screws down decent with the case. No, I think it's a good watch. Movement service, case rebuild with new gaskets. We've got to clean the lume on the hands and the dial, unless you specifically don't want me to do that. I would replace the crystal. Yours is pretty marked up, but it's a runner. It's a good watch, I'd say. Definitely needs new gaskets. Okay, let me know what questions you've got. I think it's pretty straightforward. Okay, thank you very much.